Throughout history, demons and fallen angels have not always been feared. In fact, they were often invoked for power, wealth, and influence. One famous example of this is King Solomon, who, according to legend, commanded the 72 demons described in the Ars Goetia, a grimoire containing rituals for summoning these legendary entities. You may already recognize some of these iconic demons, such as Valak, a character featured in popular horror franchises, or Belial, said to be the powerful leader of the 72 demons. The 72 demons are organized into a strict hierarchy with ranks such as kings, dukes, princes, marquises, knights, and presidents. To learn about these demons' incredible abilities, powers, sigils, and the reasons to summon them, stick around until the end of this video. Let's begin with a well-known demon, Valak, whom many recognize from horror films as the Nun. Although depicted as immensely powerful in movies, Valak's rank in demonology is surprisingly low. However, don't be fooled, as a lower rank does not necessarily mean less power. While summoning such entities is incredibly dangerous and not advisable, some believed the rewards outweighed the risks, especially when summoning one of the 72 demons. According to the Ars Goetia, Valak, or Valic, is a mighty great president of hell, commanding 30 legions of demons. He is known to reveal hidden treasures and locate serpents, which he delivers safely to the summoner. Descriptions of Valak depict him as a small boy with angelic wings, riding a two-headed dragon, far different from his terrifying cinematic portrayal. Each of the 72 demons has a unique sigil, which serves as their identifying symbol and is used in summoning rituals. Grimoires, especially the Lesser Key of Solomon, contain these sigils, believed to hold the true essence of the demon's identity, granting the summoner a degree of control over the entity. In human terms, a demon's sigil is like a fingerprint unique to that demon alone. Warning: I'm showing these sigils strictly for educational purposes and not to encourage anyone to summon any demon or other types of beings. Please approach this information with caution. Valak's sigil was likely created using a process called sigilization, which transforms elements of his name into an abstract shape meant to serve as his symbolic signature. This process is common in the Ars Goetia, where each demon's sigil is unique and often combines circles, lines, and other shapes to represent the demon's essence and role. Here's a basic breakdown of the elements in sigil. Straight lines generally represent direct energy and action, while curved lines suggest more subtle, indirect effects. Intersecting lines can serve as power points, focusing and intensifying the magical intent within the sigil. Crosses and T-bar shapes. These shapes might symbolize directional guidance, power, authority over certain realms or aspects, or balance. It can also act as a protective barrier, containing the power of the spirit within the sigil's design. Encircling lines and circles. Larger circles often symbolize a broad reach or influence, while smaller circles can indicate specialized skills or focused powers. Circles also serve as protective barriers or boundaries, enclosing the sigil's energy. Triangles. This shape is commonly associated with transformation or change. The orientation of the triangle may also hold meaning. With upward triangles, it might hinting at fire or masculine energy, and downward triangles suggesting water or feminine energy. Symmetry and repetition. Symmetrical designs or repeated patterns can highlight a spirit's primary strengths or areas of dominance. Repetition of certain elements can amplify the corresponding traits or intentions. Remember, interpreting or analyzing a sigil is subjective, as the exact meaning of each symbol can vary depending on the context or magical tradition. Next on the list is Amy. Though the name may sound harmless, don't be deceived. Known also as Avnaz, Amy is the 58th spirit and a president of hell. The title President of Hell is intriguing, possibly drawing a parallel to the role of a presiding officer in a college or convocation, as president held such meanings in pre-modern times. According to Pseudomonarchia Daemonum by Johann Weyer, Amy is a powerful figure, appearing first as a flame before taking on a human form. Context: the Pseudomonarchia Daemonum, Latin for false monarchy of demons, and it serves as a comprehensive catalog of demons. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum not only lists these infernal entities, but also provides details on the specific hours and rituals required to summon them, making it an essential text for those interested in the occult practices of demonology. Amy is said to possess vast knowledge and abilities. He teaches astronomy and the liberal arts, provides familiars, and can influence rulers to act favorably. Additionally, except according to the Munich Manual, he has the power to reveal hidden treasures. He commands 36 legions of demons, making him a formidable presence in the hierarchy. Unlike Valic, who is valued for his practical abilities, Amy's power lies in his wisdom and knowledge. Fun fact, Amy, also known as Kirio, is portrayed as an antagonist in the anime and manga series Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. The sigil's shape as a whole can be seen as a representation of Amy's influence over knowledge, the elements, specifically fire, and the manipulation of hidden things. The sharp, angular shapes could be an indicator of Amy's commanding and forceful nature, while the interwoven lines suggest a complex being who operates on multiple levels, both subtle and direct. Os, the 10th president of Hell, commands 3 legions of demons. Known for his wisdom, he bestows knowledge of all liberal sciences and provides true answers regarding divine and secret matters. One of his darker abilities is to drive people insane at the conjurer's request, making them believe they are whatever the magician desires, be it an animal, a king, or even a pope. Os is typically depicted as a leopard that eventually transforms into a human. His name may come from the Latin os, meaning mouth or language, or oser, meaning one who abhors. One of Os's most frightening powers is his ability to transform people into animals without their awareness. Victims of this curse believe they are still human, completely oblivious to their true form. The interwoven shapes in Os's sigil, especially when they balance curves and angles, may signify the balance between chaos and order that Os controls. He has dominion over knowledge and transformation, often bringing about change that is both chaotic and transformative but with an underlying purpose. Plus, the combination of sharp angles and circular or curved elements may reflect Os's dual aspects of destruction and creation, forces that are often in opposition but coexist in harmony. Cameo, also known as Came or Came, appears in the Lesser Key of Solomon as a great president of Hell, commanding 30 legions of demons. Known as a master of debate, Cameo grants people the ability to understand the voices of birds, cattle, dogs, and other creatures, as well as the sounds of water. He also provides true answers about the future. In occult illustrations from the 19th and 20th centuries, he is often depicted as a black thrush, later transforming into a man wielding a sharp sword. When responding to questions, Cameo stands on burning coals or ashes, creating an eerie aura of authority. Interestingly, Cameo's name may derive from the biblical figure Cain, the firstborn son of Adam and Eve and the first murderer in the Bible. Context: in the book of Genesis, Cain, a farmer, offered a portion of his crops to God, but his offering was rejected in favor of his brother Abel's. Enraged by jealousy, Cain killed Abel and was consequently cursed by God with the mark of Cain. Traditional interpretations sometimes see Cain as a symbol of evil, violence, or greed, though the reason for God's rejection of his sacrifice remains unclear. Cameo's association with Cain evokes themes of wisdom tainted by darker impulses, making him a complex and mysterious figure among the spirits of hell. The sigil of Cameo is a carefully designed symbol that reflects his roles as a mediator, a source of knowledge, and a communicator across worlds. The geometric elements work together to represent these complex ideas in a visual language where the spirals and circles may emphasize fluidity, transformation, and cyclical patterns. Next on the list is Hagi, also known as Hag or Hage, a great president of Hell who commands 33 legions of demons. Known for his wisdom, Hagi can teach mastery over any subject, guiding people to profound knowledge across various fields. But his skills go beyond simple instruction. He possesses the rare and mystical power to transmute metals into gold, making him highly sought after by alchemists and seekers of wealth. Additionally, Hagi has a unique ability to alter liquids, changing wine into water and water back into wine. which makes him a particularly intriguing figure among the demons. Hagendi's appearance is both formidable and fascinating. He is often depicted as a massive bull with the wings of a griffin, a creature both fierce and mythical. Yet, he can shift into human form at the conjurer's request, allowing him to engage more directly with those who summon him. For those who love wine, Hagendi might seem like an ideal companion, provided you have his sigil and full control over him. Otherwise, his company could mean a rather overwhelming flood of wine. The sigil of Hagendi is relatively complex and consists of several interconnected loops and angular lines. This intricate pattern can be interpreted as a visual representation of transformation, as the demon is known to change things, both material and intellectual. The loops may signify cycles or ongoing processes, reflecting Hagendi's ability to continuously transform one substance into another or to guide someone through a process of mental alchemy, changing base thoughts into wisdom. In demonology, Malfas is a powerful and intriguing figure, first documented in Johann Weyer's Pseudomonarchia Daemonum and later in the Lesser Key of Solomon. He is described as a mighty great president of hell, commanding 40 legions of demons. Malfas typically appears as a raven, a symbol of mystery and intelligence, but he can take human form with a hoarse voice when summoned at the conjurer's request. Malfas possesses impressive abilities in construction and strategy. He is said to build grand houses, towering fortresses, and impregnable strongholds, as well as destroy the buildings, desires, and even thoughts of an enemy. For those who wish to know their enemy's secrets, Malfas can reveal what they think and all that they have done. He also provides loyal familiars and has the unique ability to gather skilled artisans from all corners of the world, instantly creating networks of master builders and craftsmen for any project. While Malfas may seem like one of Hell's most helpful and skilled presidents, conjurers are warned to be cautious. He is known to accept sacrifices readily, seemingly with kindness, only to turn on the conjurer with deception. Though he might fulfill a request with precision, his loyalty is questionable, and he may betray the very people who summon him. Malfas' sigil generally has a symmetrical structure which is common in occult symbols. Symmetry can represent balance, duality, or the union of opposites, an important aspect when invoking or controlling spiritual forces. It may also imply that Malfas exists in a state of equilibrium, but one that has a potent or hidden energy. Foras, also known as Phorcas or Phoresis, is a powerful and wise president of Hell, commanding 29 legions of demons. Though his name sounds similar to that of Phorcas, the two are distinct figures with unique abilities. Foras is revered for his knowledge, skill, and the intriguing gifts he offers to those bold enough to summon him. Foras is known to appear as a strong man with a dignified presence, embodying both physical and intellectual strength. He imparts deep understanding in the fields of logic and ethics, guiding his students through the intricacies of reason, morality, and knowledge. His wisdom extends beyond human intellect to the natural world, as he also reveals the hidden virtues and powers of herbs and precious stones, an invaluable skill for those seeking to harness nature's secrets for health, strength, or magic. In addition to his wisdom, Foras possesses abilities that many find irresistible. He can grant his followers wit, eloquence, and the rare gift of invisibility. Some claim that he has the power to lengthen a person's lifespan, making him a symbol of longevity and vitality. He is also known to locate hidden treasures and recover lost objects, a skill that would appeal to anyone seeking wealth or a second chance to reclaim what has been lost. The origin of his name likely derived from the Latin word foras, meaning out or outside, hints at his power to reveal what lies beyond normal perception, whether in nature, knowledge, or hidden wealth. The sigil of Foras is a combination of balanced geometry and flowing lines that represent the knowledge, wisdom, and healing power that Foras can provide. Its form is not random. It reflects the principles of symmetry, balance, and the hidden aspects of the universe that are tied to Foras' influence. Glasya-Labolas, also known by the names Cakrinolas or Casimolar, is a formidable and influential demon in Hell's hierarchy, bearing the title of both Count and President. He commands 36 legions of demons and wields considerable influence over matters of violence, manipulation, and secrecy. This demon is notorious for his role as the author and captain of manslaughter and bloodshed. Glasya-Labolas incites violence, stirring within humans a fierce drive toward lethal conflict. Yet, his powers are not limited to mere destruction. Glasya-Labolas is also a skilled manipulator of relationships, capable of winning the minds and affections of both friends and foes. If his summoner desires, he can sow harmony and love among those who may otherwise be rivals or enemies. It is said that with his influence, bonds can be formed between people who would otherwise never trust or care for one another. In addition to his manipulative prowess, Glasya-Labolas possesses the power to reveal the secrets of both past and future events, making him an invaluable asset for those seeking foresight or knowledge hidden in history. One of Glasya-Labolas's most unusual abilities is his power to render a person invisible, a skill often desired by those who wish to move undetected. His physical form is equally striking. He is typically depicted as a fierce dog with the powerful wings of a griffin, symbolizing both ferocity and agility. While his talents can be alluring, Glasya-Labolas's influence is undeniably perilous, and summoners are warned to be cautious. His loyalty lies within Hell's ranks, and he may encourage violent tendencies even as he provides knowledge and aid. His sigil often has a central focal point, which could represent Glasya-Labolas's core influence or authority. The energy from this point could radiate outward, indicating his ability to extend control over the surroundings. Morax, also known as Pharei, Merix, and Ferrix, is a powerful great earl and president of Hell, ruling over 36 legions of demons. His knowledge is vast, and he is known for teaching astronomy and the liberal sciences, sharing profound insights into the workings of the cosmos. Morax is also valued for his ability to provide wise and loyal familiars who understand the virtues of all herbs and precious stones, making him a sought-after figure for those interested in alchemy, healing, and mystical arts. In his traditional depiction, Morax appears as a large bull with a human face, a form that hints at both his strength and intellect. Some scholars have proposed a link between Morax and the Minotaur, the bull-headed creature Dante encounters in Hell, adding an extra layer of intrigue to his character. Fred Gettings, in his Dictionary of Demons, 1988, also draws connections to the Latin word Morax, meaning one who delays or one who stops, suggesting that Morax may have powers to hinder or restrain, possibly symbolizing his dominion over certain forces of time or destiny. Fun fact, in the popular gacha game Genshin Impact, the character named Morax is inspired by this powerful demon. The intersecting lines in Morax's sigil could signify the interconnectedness of different realms of knowledge. Just as his teachings combine various aspects of learning, astronomy, the liberal arts, etc., the sigil's design could represent the convergence of different paths toward enlightenment or mastery. Bodis, also known as Otis, is a powerful figure in demonology, holding the dual titles of Great President and Earl of Hell. He commands 60 legions of demons, making him one of the more influential spirits in the hierarchy. Known for his vast knowledge, Bodis reveals secrets of the past and future to those who summon him. He is also a rare mediator, capable of reconciling friends and enemies alike, a trait unusual among demonic entities, who are often associated with discord rather than harmony. In his natural form, Bodis appears as a menacing viper. However, when requested by the conjurer, he transforms into a humanoid figure with prominent, fearsome features, large teeth, 2 horns, and a striking appearance that emanates authority and intimidation. In this form, he wields a sharp, gleaming sword that adds to his imposing presence. Some interpretations of Bodis' sigil include elements that overlap or mirror one another. This could point to the interconnectedness of the past, present, and future, as well as how knowledge and influence in these realms are not linear but spiral or cyclical. These overlapping elements could symbolize the integration of various states of being, such as the material and the spiritual, or the conscious and the unconscious. Boer is a fascinating spirit who appears in the 16th century grimoire and holds the title of Great President of Hell, commanding 50 legions of demons, and is said to manifest only when the sun is in Sagittarius. With his association with wisdom, healing, and herbal knowledge, Boer is a unique figure among demonic entities, resembling the mythological Greek centaur Chiron, who was known for his skill in philosophy and medicine. Boer teaches natural and moral philosophy, logic, and the properties and uses of all plants and herbs. His knowledge encompasses healing techniques and cures for many human ailments, making him a valuable spirit to summon for those seeking guidance in health, medicinal practices, or the philosophical sciences. His powers also extend to bestowing good familiars, faithful spirit companions that aid practitioners in their magical endeavors. One of Boer's most distinctive traits is his appearance, which is far from human. He is typically described as a bizarre wheel-like creature with multiple legs, each radiating outward, allowing him to move in any direction with ease. In other accounts, he has the head of a lion and a ring of 5, 6, or more goat or horse legs encircling his body, an unusual form that enhances his reputation as a spirit who defies natural order. This unique appearance was famously illustrated by the artist Louis Le Breton and later engraved by M. Girault, solidifying his image in occult lore. The central part of Boer's sigil consists of a set of concentric circles, with lines extending from the center. Circles are often seen as symbols of wholeness, unity, and eternity. In the context of a healing spirit like Boer, this could represent the cyclical nature of life and health, suggesting an endless process of healing and renewal. Marbus, also known as Barbus, is a powerful demon featured in the Ars Goetia. He holds the title of Great President of Hell, commanding 36 legions of demons under his rule. Marbus is known for his vast knowledge and remarkable abilities, making him a sought-after figure for those who practice the dark arts. He is capable of revealing the truth about hidden or secret matters, offering genuine insights into mysteries that others cannot uncover. Additionally, Marbus has the unsettling power to both cause and cure diseases, a gift that grants him tremendous influence over the physical realm. As if this were not enough, he is also skilled in teaching mechanical arts, knowledge of engineering, tools, and craftsmanship that could be invaluable to any summoner. Perhaps most ominously, Marbus can change the form of men, transforming them into other shapes at will. When summoned, Marbus is typically depicted as a majestic lion, a creature embodying both strength and regal power. However, under the conjurer's command, he can shift into a human form, allowing him to speak and interact more directly with those who seek his aid. Some interpretations suggest that Marbus was originally an angel of the cherubim order before his fall. According to this view, Marbus may have once been part of the lion-faced aspect of a cherubim, a fragment that, upon separation, gained sentience and independence. For his sigil, the overall design may represent the dynamic between the spirit's forces being harnessed or controlled and the flow or manipulation of energy. The sigil likely emphasizes Marbus' dual nature, both a healer and an agent of affliction, with the symmetry reflecting the balance and tension between these powers. As you can see, summoning a single demon of the president rank, often considered a lower tier in some interpretations, can elevate a human to become one of the most powerful, wealthy, and intellectually advanced beings on Earth. Now, imagine what summoning a higher-ranked demon could do. In the next video, we'll be exploring the ranks of the Lone Knight and powerful Earls. While you're waiting, why not dive into the fascinating world of the most powerful fallen angels? If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell so you'll be alerted when the next part is posted. Thank you for watching,